Are you today?
Hi,
If
thanks.
you'd like to take a seat and we'll just go through all this. From our last interview, I found out some areas for improvements that we need to figure out for you. For each one, I've found 3 different strategies that we can work on, and I'll tell you which one's the best strategy in a minute. For diet strategies, we found out a food diary, Weight Watchers, and a diet plan could also rework. So food diary, keep track of everything you eat so you can cut down on what certain foods you like snack on the most. Weight Watchers, you can consult with other people about food and get advice off other people. And diet plan, just set a plan that you want to eat. The best strategy I found out would be food diary. The reason is it's affordable. It won't cost you anything because you're doing it with just pen and paper. But if you went to Weight Watchers, that will cost you £20 a month. But yet again, a diet plan would add up to more money as you're trying to eat more healthy foods and stuff. Relevant, all 3 are relevant as they're helping you to achieve your diet to get better. Effective, they all work because from people's past experience. Practical, Weight Watchers would be unpractical because you have to travel far and you don't drive, as you said in earlier interviews. Diet plan and food diary are practical as you don't have to travel, as you can do it in the comfort of your own home. Ethical, Weight Watchers could be unethical as you think I'm sending you there because you have more than just a normal weight problem. You could think I'm maybe saying you're obese. Food diary and diet plan are both ethical. They're easy to do and cost effective. Right, the next one we found out was drinking habits. The 3 I found out that we could do were Alcohol Anonymous, a diary, and just go to a doctor or the NHS to ask for advice. The best strategy we found out was an alcohol diary. The reasons for this: affordable, yet again, you can do it in the comfort of your own home with pen and paper and stuff like that. It's relevant because it's helping you to achieve your goal, and all affordable. Alcohol Anonymous would be that would cost so much, say like £5 to go to each session, maybe to like consult with other people. Doctors and NHS would be affordable because you don't have to pay because you're still in education. All 3 are relevant as they will give you advice and help you towards it. Practical, Alcohol Anonymous wouldn't be practical as you have to travel again and you don't drive, so you'd have to rely on your mum or dad for a lift, or you have to walk depending how far it would be. Diary, yeah, that's extremely practical because you can do it in the comfort of your own home yet again. And practical, depending on your local doctors or NHS, depends how far you'll have to travel on that one. They're all effective as they've worked on past people, like Alcohol Anonymous. They help people recover from drinking problems. The diary works because you're just keeping track what you want to drink and need to stop and stuff like that. And effective doctors, it's their job to help you with problems you got and stuff like that. Ethical, you could think Alcohol Anonymous would be unethical because they have more than what you have. Like they could have serious drinking problems. In your case, it isn't that bad. Diary would be extremely ethical because it's easy to do and it's just nice to do in your own home. Doctors would be unethical because you could think I'm sending you there to find that like you have more than one problem. The next one would be outstanding injuries. The 3 I found out was see your local GP, go to a sports psychiatrist, and a personal trainer. They're all pretty self-explanatory, aren't they?
Yep.
The first one, the best one we found out would be your local GP. As for affordable, it's free because you're in education, but with a sports psychiatrist, depending on how much you'll go to, who you go to, depends on how much it would cost. And yet again, that's the same for the personal trainer. All 3 are relevant because they're helping to achieve, as they'll help to like improve your outstanding injury so it gets better over time. They're all effective because all 3 of the strategies, like the people there, will know what they're doing. For practical, depending on how far your local GP is from where your house is at the moment, depending on how far you have to travel. Same again for the sports psychiatrist, depending on the closest person to you, depends how far you have to travel. Same again with the personal trainer, really. If they work at a local gym, that might be easier. For ethical, we found out that your local GP might insult you a little bit more again, as you might think there's more wrong with you. For sports psychiatrists, that would be ethical because it's easy to do and it's just focusing on one thing. And personal trainer would be ethical because you'll go in there to sort out your injury and help you get better fitness. Right, is that all okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Good, I'll see you next week.
Alright, thank you.